do you get inspired? How does what what makes you write music?
Um, it goes from as close to my best friends, the ones that are closest to me, that are originally from Birmingham, but are all over. Some from Michigan, everywhere, and I have to say that through them, I got to know some of the more amazing musicians that I probably would have never ever actually listened to if I really didn't talk to them and get their advice, even before I even played anything, a song with words, let alone, you know, I'm eternally grateful for those, because those range, it can range from someone as big as Bob Dylan, you know, or oh, I don't know, Son House, things I would have never heard, you know, I just would, yeah.
Yeah, that's a wonderful thing about friends. You know? It's a great way to have your eyes opened to not only thoughts but music and life.
Yeah, life. Yeah, definitely.
It's great to journey with somebody.
I wouldn't. Yeah, it does feel like that. It feels like you're listening to it together, and you're both listening to it for the first time, even though you know he's already listened to it or she's already listened to it. But it feels, you know, fresh as anything, and something 100 years old can sound like it was sitting in your living room. You know,
like it's new in the moment. You know,
it is. Yeah. Makes it new.
Yeah. So when did you start playing guitar?
My dad began to teach me, I think, right when I turned 12 years old, on his old acoustic guitar. And I remember when I first started, you know, everyone's frustrated with how their fingers don't move and their hand doesn't move as fast as the other hand and things like that, and almost gave it up. But he, very thankful for him to not push me to stick at it, but, you know, support me along the way, whatever I wanted to do. And I'm so glad, because you know, it's over a decade now, and I've been all over the music spectrums and different bands and stuff because of him. And
great.
So yeah, it's been a long time. But
who was the first artist he turned you on to? Do you remember?
I want to say that I was more listening to a lot of Tom Waits stuff. You know, older Tom Waits, like Real Dog and you know, things like that. And he wouldn't really tell me to like listen to it necessarily. I just heard him listen to it a lot, you know. And I wasn't just like, oh, I want to listen to what my dad listened to. If anything, you know, I was younger, so I'd be like, no, I don't.
Yeah.
But
that stuff's dumb.
Yeah, and gosh, I hope I never said so, but I probably did. Yeah, I think I would just, you know, I'd take his suggestions, but I'd always kind of like wait till he thinks I'm not around. I hear him listen to something, I'd be like, oh, that's what he's, you know. And same with some of my friends, you know, they give me advice about bands and what I should look into, and do the same thing.
Yeah.
It's worked ever since.
All right, excellent.
Yeah.
So we're gonna hit us with next here.
I would actually.
Need a second to tune up? You want me to throw on a tune?
No, I think I'd be alright. This is an old song, old traditional song. I want to say, I think Merle Travis, yeah, he wrote it. But people like Townes Van Zandt, you know, they're just folk country western players that always play this song. It's an old traditional, so you know everyone has a little changes on it. And